Oh, great haul. It looks like Daiku and Egg Soup
do
not want to play on those maps.
Is Boomy on Jala? Wow, there's so many tennis rackets.
Yeah.
There are a lot of tennis rackets in this game. Shout out to Egg Soup for, I mean, he was the first one I saw with that skin, and now we're just all featuring that as the sword.
Daiku messing it up, the only one without a tennis racket in his hands. But here we go. Boomy is going to be playing this Jala. It's going to be interesting. I mean, he was pretty effective with that axe when he was playing Taros, but it is a very different monster, Taros, to Jala. But right now, Jala gets the down sig onto Daiku.
And a nice neutral light from Remy to his sider, but they took a lot of damage on this opening stock as Remy has Daiku off the stage. What?
Oh!
What? That was a cool...
Daiku down 6's teammate.
That was so early, too.
Oh, but he takes down Remorse, so it's okay. Wanted another one.
He's just taking out all of the stocks down the side of the map here as he just puts up that down sig. It's like, all right, who's next? Never mind. There's Jala, and he ends up finding himself falling off the bottom of the stage. So Boomy, taking the most damage at the very start, ends up having the one with the most stocks as he's got the sword in hand rather than the tennis racket. Remy's recovered. Why? Team kills are definitely a thing here in this 2v2 as we are not seeing team coordination. No, indeed, we are seeing a free-for-all tournament occurring right before our eyes. Neutral light coming out from Boomy and an air from Daiku since Boomy up towards the top. Boomy still holding out to his first stock despite the 3 defense.
Side air from Egg Soup finally finishes off Boomy's first stock. Daiku on the bottom is just throwing out moves. Side sigs Remorse. Remorse is in trouble. Can Egg Soup finish it off? No.
Ooh,
Daiku with a charged up down sig.
That hitbox being a devastating ledge guard signature as Daiku makes good use of it properly, and Remy losing to that stock really, really early on as Boomy still hasn't taken too much damage, but that doesn't really matter considering how low his defense is, and they're fighting it off on the side. Remy goes in for that side light, hits Boomy in a nice neutral light into ground pound. Daiku's looking to end Boomy's stock here really early with these ground pounds and down airs, but he makes it back, and Daiku gets another ground pound.
Oh, but Remorse on the side gets the signature to finish off Egg Soup. Egg Soup on his last stock. Daiku trying to get Boomy into his last stock. There's the ground pound. Can they take down Daiku before Remorse gets taken down?
Sidelight from Remy sends Daiku flying. Daiku nearing kill percent here as Remy gets scooped into the deep orange and has to just void the likes of Daiku's axe as he goes for that weapon toss. He needs to end that stock pretty quickly as Egg Soup is putting the work onto both of these players as he goes in for that weapon toss. Doesn't get the end light, and Boomy ends up down airing his own teammate. Nair kills Daiku off the top.
Remorse still holding on to this stock. Boomy's gotta play defense for him, but Boomy has got 3 defense, can't take too much damage himself. Remorse gets back, surviving for a little while. Egg Soup gets a nice neutral light onto Remorse. Remorse is gonna dance around while Boomy is fighting it out in the center, but Egg Soup just turns around and Daiku gets the neutral light to finish him off.
Ooh, a nice combo coming out from them as well, followed up by a weapon toss. Boomy forced to recover high. He's got to dodge, and what? Somehow gets his jumps back from that Nair. That surprises me. He goes for a GC down light. Egg Soup nearly down-sigging his teammate, and Boomy's so horribly damaged. The end sig, however, connects. Sidelight Nair goes for the recovery. Boomy bringing out the moves with this axe here as Egg Soup Daiku gets punished for that side sig. They're playing really dangerously here as Boomy's actually looking to take a stock, dodges through recovery, nearly kills at the top. The sider will do it.
Daiku barely able to finish it off, but that was still pretty close, and Boomy's got options as far as character swaps go.
Yeah, Boomy's switching through quite a few legends throughout the duration of this tournament, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him switched up again, as Daiku and Egg Soup definitely going to be sticking to their mains. Egg Soup known as a Hattori main, and Daiku, while playing many legends, always best well known for his Bodvar ability. There it is, Boomy back on Sir Roland. Which is odd, because I think that was a legend that we saw him had the least amount of success with throughout the tournament so far.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting, but they're going to Mammoth. We'll see how Boomy and Remorse are going to do on this Mammoth Fortress against Daiku and Egg Soup. They didn't fare terribly against them on Great Hall, but I don't know. I don't think the Roland pick was that strong for Boomy.
Boomy, however, seems to want to make it try to work again as he gets into the side air. D-Light comes out, but Daiku's able to interrupt it. Crazy unarmed combo coming off here as he dares him off the stage. Recovery comes out, and Boomy brought nearly into the orange just from fists alone as Daiku picks up the hammer, and Boomy gets a D-Light down air onto Egg Soup.
Ground pound goes hard, but Boomy able to get around it. Daiku gets 1 ground pound. Can he get another one? No, not able to do so. Boomy able
gets
to
a
get
ground
up
pound
and
there.
turn it around.
No!
Ground pound. Daiku gets it.
Wow, Daiku being absolutely patient there, making sure that he avoided that ground pound so that he could get the rest right next to him. And Remy getting that side stick to send Daiku off stage. Egg-Soup nearing kill percent, but Boomy's looking very similar to the last situation that he was when he played Roland, which is losing his stocks way earlier than he should. Calls in the horn, waits for it, gets the lance, and he's going to try to execute Egg-Soup here, but it doesn't work out, and Egg-Soup gets a dare.
Gravity cancel down sig from Daiku. He's just trying to find the read, but Boomy gets the side sig. Egg-Soup finishes off Remorse's first stock. But Egg-Soup, he's got to hold on to this stock.
Egg-Soup tosses the tennis racket
this advantage
into his base. I actually said bracket instead of bracket, so I had nothing to continue there. Daiku tries to go in for a downlight. D-Light comes out from Boomy, but he gets no follow-up, and Egg-Soup still holding on to his first stock. Baseball bat's thrown out, but Daiku actually gets hit by that side stick, and wow!
Oh, the double Sayers take down Egg-Soup. Can they take down Daiku? There's one Sayer from Remorse, but no, Daiku able to stay above, and Boomy just sticking to that wall.
Remy actually gets a double D-Light recovery onto Egg-Soup there, but Daiku tries to get a nice execute there. Nair comes out from Egg-Soup. Remy being caught he's caught very close into kill percent and dodges through that weapon as he falls to his death.
Oh, tried to get the dare to touch the wall, but couldn't quite get the angle. Daiku in the red, Boomy in the red, about to join his teammate on the last stock club.
Oh, but Boomy just carrying them both off stage with these Sayers and actually gets a nice D-Light, no follow-up. Oh boy.
It's a recovery onto Daiku. Can't get the finishing blow just yet. Daiku gets a nice recovery to keep Boomy away. Egg-Soup. Oh, what in the... Everybody gets sent to the sky.
Koji actually ended up executing. I was wondering how Boomy died there because I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. You can't jump off the top of the stage by yourself. And in fact, Remy did give him a little bit of a boost there. As Egg-Soup now keeping this lead solid as he holds on to his second stock. Boomy tries to execute, gets hit by that spear toss into a side air, and things are looking bad for YeahMe2KHonestlyHot.
Remorse caught by the neutralites is just gonna get shoved into the red, but Boomy gets a nice neutral light to send Egg-Soup away. I think he'll try to take advantage of it. No, Daiku gets a neutral light. Remorse on the side gets hit by the recovery, and now Boomy's got the 1v2. He's got an 8 defense character, but is that gonna be enough to carry him through? Signature not gonna connect.
Ooh, and that recovery almost kills him at the top. Wow, double dare. That might be extra stock.
Exo taken down. Egg-Soup now has the 1v1, but he's got a stock advantage. Downlight side air will even up the stocks.
That was a GC downlight side air as well, rather. And Boomy actually has the opportunity to take this as Egg-Soup picks up the sword. This is a 1v1 situation, and Boomy not in kill percent necessarily yet, so he has to get a solid string off with the sword. And Egg-Soup picking up the spear, it looks like he's looking to prevent that.
Downlight, gravity cancel, neutral sig.
Red team wins.
That'll do it. And Egg-Soup makes quick work of Boomy in that 1v1. Boomy not even being able to find one single string after taking that stock from Egg-Soup. And game 2 goes over to Dieg as Boomy and Remy have to work a little bit harder to be able to win this.
I thought Egg-Soup's neutral sigs were banned from tournaments. I thought somebody get photo on the line. I thought Egg-Soup's neutral sigs were banned.
I thought that was purely BCS regulated tournaments, and in GCS they're perfectly fine.
Oh,
unless it's just a global ban, in which case then I have no say over that.
Egg-Soup has the sword. Daiku is still unarmed right now, trying to get near his teammate just to be able to help out if anything goes awry. Egg-Soup is getting knocked around, to be honest. He's getting into the red.
Side air comes out, and
and Egg-Soup taken down.
Daiku gets that ground pound, and the Boomy and Remy actually follows up with the ground pound of his own. That's Boomy stock.
Boomy! Ground pounds from Daiku take down Boomy, and the stock advantage has been evened up with a little bit of help from Remorse.
Yeah, that was going to say, that was the collective effort of the ground pounds from Remy and Daiku joining up on the same team to take out Boomy as Boomy goes in for that dive kick. Ground pound's put out as well, but every time Boomy tries to fight Daiku up the stage, Daiku always ends up winning out, whether with ground pound or recovery moves. But Remy doing a great job on stage as Egg-Soup's already brought to this last stock.
Egg-Soup is just struggling to get a footing. Daiku not able to touch the wall, and just a very strong momentum going the way of YeahMe2KHonestlyHot. They have such a huge advantage right now, and if they're able to keep this momentum on Egg-Soup and take him down, I don't see how Deg can get through this.
Sidelight coming up from Remy, tries to go for that downline, but Egg Soup gets that side air off on Remy and he sends him off the stage, but he's on 3 stocks, and Boomy doesn't lose his second stock there, but if they can isolate Boomy, they could do very similarly to what Twilight and Magma Bob were able to do Boomy and Remy in Winners Finals, which is just take that 2v1 slowly and take Remy out.
Downlight tries to get a gravity cancel Downlight, but Daiku able to turn around and get the Sair, and the stocks have been evened up. Egg Soup hasn't been taken down yet, despite being on his last stock for quite a while. Sidesick from Remorse takes down Daiku, and it's still a huge swing in the way of YeahMe2KHonestlyHot. Daiku's got to make a huge 2v1 right now. That Dare almost takes down Boomy. That gravity cancel neutral sig almost takes down Remorse, but just not quite enough.
Daiku has no fear here as he's jumping through the air and just approaching both of his teammates. Boomy nearly recovers Remy off the top, and Daiku is trying to end Remy's stock right away. Stop scoop, that'll do it. Wow, side air and a side sig coming out from Daiku here as he's landed almost every move he's thrown out with his hammer. This 1v2 is looking great.
Oh! The mini black hole almost took down Daiku, and there's the weapon toss into the ground pound. And I was gonna say, up until that point, Daiku was playing that 1v2 very, very differently from what we've been seeing in the past, where they play patiently, they try to play it safe, and make sure that they get whatever hits they can. Instead, Daiku was just charging forward, trying to take down Remorse, but it turned around and he got taken down, and it's less exciting.
Indeed, and Daiku wasn't able to take out that 1v2, and it's 2-1 now, currently in the best of 5, so Dieg still only has to win one more game, but Boomy feeling this Sir Roland pick for sure, as Remy's doing a lot of work on Koji. It almost feels as though like when Boomy picks Roland, it allows Remy to do more. That's what I've kind of noticed. Because before, when Boomy was on things like Daros or Jala, he was kind of the carry, in a sense, because he had the axe, and Remy would always die really early on, but Remy seems to hold on to the stocks when Boomy's rolling, and Boomy is the one who ends up getting focused a lot more.
Daiku is in so much trouble. He's gotten taken down, and Egg Soup not able to save him. Boomy could have turned it around onto Egg Soup, and Egg Soup is taken down, and they're looking for the run back.
That's crazy. There were so many downers that just landed there, and they weren't able to come back, and they're looking to take this to game 5 as Boomy finds that double. D-Lights into multiple recoveries. Egg Soup taken near the top of the stage and almost gimped if he was able to find an air after that. As he goes in for a side light, downer connects. Remy gets another recovery combo as well, and gosh, Dieg is getting destroyed here. Neutralize coming out left and right. Nensig! Wow, Daiku's already in kill percent.
Daiku is getting knocked around right now. Egg Soup is already in the orange, and they have yet to get Boomy or Remorse close to death. Egg Soup wants to get the Gimp on the right side, on the left side. Daiku wants to get the Gimp on Remorse, but instead recovers him into the sky. Side sig from Boomy might take down Egg Soup. No, he's gonna get back.
Oh my gosh, side aired into the down sig. Boomy side sigs his own teammate. He doesn't care. That's the first stock. Daiku just lost his second one, and they're both on their last stock as Boomy and Remy have found fire somewhere as they're taking it onto the enemy team and destroying them. Boomy getting hit, wow, by that end sig into Remy's sidelight, saving him for a moment, but he loses his stock off the top. But it is 2 stocks to 1.
Soup and Daiku trying to slow down Boomy and Remorse, trying to get their footing back, but it is looking real bad for Team D-Egg. Boomy and Remorse are just absolutely dominant. That early Gimp just paved the way for the rest of this map.
Boomy using that ground pound to great accord to be able to avoid that, but wow, Remy killed off the top really early on, and they're actually looking to even this up. Egg Soup has Boomy beneath the stage. Boomy's going to recover.
Gets to the outside.
Voids that side sig, which would have definitely executed him as Remy is trying his best to stay alive here. Not being able to get any damage on Egg Soup as Egg Soup's gone into this crazy mode of being able to avoid all damage and get a ton onto his enemies. Boomy looking to lose his second stock here as Egg Soup takes Remy off the stage. Daiku has the hammer in hand but gets hit by a sidelight. No recovery follow-up from Boomy. That would have killed Daiku, and he hits the N-Air. He's going to try to execute Remy here, and this is actually kind of looking bad for the blue team here. Remy's being brought closer and closer to the kill percent here, and they're not killing Egg Soup or Daiku.
Gotta finish off the stocks of Team D-Egg. Momentum has been taken away, and Daiku and Egg Soup are looking to even this up, but they're in the red on their last stocks. They've got to be careful.
That ground pound nearly killed Daiku off the top. That is how damaged Daiku is right now.
Oh, weapon toss. He's got to avoid the ground pound. Oh, Remorse gets a hit onto Egg Soup, And there it is.
Team wins.
Game's evened up, and we're going to game 3, and Krillin has died. The heavyweights are taken off. We're going Super Saiyan. Put your hands in the air. They're about to make a spirit ball because Boomy and Remorse are looking to make the run back.
This is 2-2.
It is 2-2.
And Boomy and Remy completely dominated that game. They kind of slowed down a little bit near the end there, but as the cider opens up for Boomy, it's looking like they really want to go off as Boomy takes him off with a down air into a neutral light, already putting the damage on both of them. Down light, side light, nair, goes to the recovery. Will that connect? No. He's chasing Daiku all around. Daiku's already been brought in the orange. The horse comes out. Boomy is completely destroying with this lance as Remy is just following up on everything he does. Recovery puts Daiku in the kill percent. They're looking to lose their first stocks. Boomy has not been hit. What is going on?
Unarmed. Boomy, has not been hit, but Daiku and Egg are both deep in the red already. Daiku picks up a hammer. He's trying to put some pressure onto Remorse. X-Soup gets a nice dare onto Boomy, but not much else, and Daiku nairs his teammate.
Damn it, it's been kind of stabilized here as Daiku and Egg-Soup have not lost their stocks yet, but a cider comes out. Egg-Soup forced to dodge to survive, and the ground pound from Remy forces Daiku to go really low. Dive kick puts him into the stage, and Nair kills him off the top. Will Boomy get this kill? No, recovery comes out. He dodges through the weapon. Ground pound doesn't connect, and Boomy, trying to get a downer on Daiku, wants to end this stock as soon as possible. Boomy on the side of the
Playing
stage.
very dangerously on that ledge against the sword. Gets above Remy and gets the ground pound right alongside the wall. Boomy gets a nice stare onto Daiku, but the stocks are pretty even. Egg-Soup's got to be careful. He cannot take too much more damage. Nice
There
nair.
comes out Egg-Soup trying to get a cider here, and despite that explosive start, the game's actually really even as the ground pound comes up for Daiku, and he actually takes the lead. That's crazy, as so much damage went onto him at the very start, and Boomy, despite all of that energy put out, ground pound dare comes out from Remy, but not beneath the stage, as Daiku is so damaged right now in his first stock. They need to find something. There's the D-Light Stare. That should do
side
it.
air, and that will finish him off all the way to the other side of the map, and that's just how much damage Daiku had on top of him. Egg-Soup went for the weapon toss neutral light, but Boomy was able to dodge it.
Ooh, goes to that side sig, but that weapon toss stops, and he gets that D-Light side air as Daiku beneath the stage with the hammers, trying to find something really early on. And light, ooh, neutral sig,
Almost
Egg
trying
Soup.
to cancel neutral sig with his teammate. Daiku's got to be more careful. He has almost hit his teammate
Remy falls
twice
to his
in a
death.
row, but Egg Soup finishes off
No,
Remorse.
Remy just Z'd. He didn't even get credit for that. He fell through the center of the stage to his death. That's crazy. Remy losing really early out on that stock. Remy tosses the mine to the side of the stage. Boomy's got that lance, and wow.
Oh my goodness, Boomy with those sares. Egg Soup wants to even it up. Gets a good sare. Boomy doesn't have the lance, does have the jumps, and gets to the wall. He's got his jumps. Can Daiku finish it off?
Daiku goes
On
to that
the
recovery.
left side, Remorse and Egg Soup are fighting it out.
Oh, Boomy's struggling so hard to recover here as Remorse is holding on to his last stock now after he fell to his death on his own. Boomy definitely going to be losing the stock. No, he dodges back and they don't get the edge guard. Boomy's still holding on to the second stock. Egg Soup
Remorse
KO'd.
pops up
No,
with the
what?
sare, but takes down his teammate.
Why? Remy's been such a detriment. The bomb hits Daiku, and Daiku takes a little bit of damage. Gosh, it's 1-1 right now, but Remy is already in the orange. Boomy's going to have to do a lot of work. If he gets that lance, he might be able to carry his opponents off stage. He's got the mine, and it goes right above Egg Soup. Egg Soup is getting down like there towards the mine. Gets a nair. Ground pound comes out as another side air comes out from Boomy, puts Egg Soup closer into kill percent. The mine is so close to exploding as Daiku jumps over it. Bomb connects with Egg Soup. Egg Soup gets side sigged.
Boomy gets a nice neutral light, tries to get the side sig. Egg Soup with these weapon tosses, keeping pressure onto Remorse. Remorse is taking damage. Dare from Egg.
It's
Remorse,
all
excuse me. Takes
Up
him down.
to Boomy to get this 1v2. It's all up to Boomy. And Egg Soup doesn't want to let that happen.
Boomy can do this. Neutral light, and there's a black hole. And that is it. Side sig. And Daiku and Egg Soup are going to be moving on into the grand finals against Magma Light. Start Bob.